Get ready for the Candlepin Challenge, produced by CN8 in conjunction with the International Candlepin Bowling Association. Hi again, everybody. John Holt and Dan Murphy inside the Woburn Bowlodrome. Week 3 of our Youth Challenge, and it's the same champ coming back again.
Same champ coming back, but you know, we got to applaud every single one of the contestants because no one's embarrassed himself. They bowled terrific, each and every one of them. It's just that they're up against a tough champ in David Godwin.
We'll speak with David in just a second, but first we say hello to Trina Fernandez. Hi, Trina.
Thank you very much, John. Today our challengers are Bobby Lyons and Chris Walker. And Bobby, you're 17 years old, first time bowling on TV. How are you going to attack those pins today?
I'm just going to try to find the head pin right off the bat and see how it goes from there.
You came all the way down from New Hampshire. You feel like you're ready?
Yeah, I feel ready.
Right.
A little nervous.
A little nervous? That's all right. It's okay to be nervous. Get this one under your belt and then see how you feel, right? All right, great. And Chris, also feeling a little nervous, you told me.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but if I can do this, I'll be better later.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a good life experience is what I keep telling all the contestants.
Yeah, but the first one's always the worst, and after this, I'm hoping to bowl better.
Well, you told me that you think the interview is the hardest part, so you're almost done with that. Are you feeling good about that?
Yeah, I feel better bowling, but the interview is fine too.
Yeah, I promise I'm not too mean. I'll try to be nice to you guys. Well, we've got a couple of nervous bowlers, but they're both going to do their best on this one string. Back over to you guys.
Trina, thank you. David, your third week with us. You've bowled very well. Tell viewers and us something about yourself outside of Candlepin bowling. What are your interests and hobbies?
Yeah, I like to play basketball, football, you know, other kinds of sports. I also have a job, too, that I work. It's called Borelli's Italian Deli in Methuen, Mass. It's a good place.
So you stay busy.
Yes, I do.
Well, it's good to have you back. Good luck today.
All right, thank you.
We'll start with the Challengers match right after this on CN8. Welcome back to Woburn. Hope you're having a safe and healthy holiday season. We wish our viewers happy Hanukkah. Glad you're with us for week 3 of the Youth Challenge, all set to go in the Challengers match. Chris Walker and Bobby Lyons. Bobby to step in first. A one-game match. The winner to meet David Godwin, our reigning champ, two-time champ.
Oh, what a way to start.
Big strike for Bobby.
It's an easy game so far for Bobby. Not even warmed up, threw one ball. I think the 5-pin was going to go, and then a piece of wood came from behind for the strike.
First part of the field gets him 7. Total of 8 for the fill. Here's the third ball, box 2. .26 the score for Bobby Lyons after 2 boxes.
First look at Chris Walker. Does most of his bowling out of the Portsmouth Bowlorama, which I believe his uncle owns. And he almost started with a strike as well. Both bowlers qualified in the final roll-off at the Bowling Acres in Peterborough, New Hampshire. Just sliding by that 9-pin.
Early advantage to Bobby, thanks to that strike in the first.
Oh, big crashing 9, just missed that 10-pin.
Shooting for the spare. Got it. So Chris with a mark in the second. Back now to Bobby, box 3.
Bobby does a lot of his bowling at Park Place Lanes in Windham, New Hampshire. So as you can tell, the roll-off in Peterborough, New Hampshire, these bowlers are from the second area, which is the New Hampshire area.
Just the 7 is left. Up to 35 for Bobby through 3. Over to lane 36. 8-pin drop. The 2 and the 10.
Oh, just got enough of that wood to carry both pins.
Strike in the first, now a spare in the 4th for Bobby Lyons.
See the replay.
Chris with an average of 110. He's got back-to-back spares. Filled with 7 and looking for 3 marks in a row now as he goes to the 4th.
Five and 8 pins left, and a piece of wood he's going to have to negotiate out in front. He's got room to get by. 3 in a row.
No bonus money with the kids, but of course that would have earned some bonus money for an adult bowler. 3 marks in a row, something new this season.
Bobby Lyons now filling the spare in the 4th.
Solid fill at 7. What are the kids competing for? Well, trophies. They all get jackets, also savings bonds, depending on how you finish. Is reflected in the amount. And then the top 2-game total, which currently is 282 from David Godwin, at the end of the 8 weeks throughout the season, get you $500 in savings bond.
60 at the halfway point for Bobby Lyons.
Box 6.
Everything but the 9.
Got it. His 3rd mark, couple spares, and the strike that led things off. Good bowling from these two so far.
I tell you, every week we've had some great bowling. Oh, and make it 4 in a row, and this time with a strike.
3 spares, now a strike for Chris Walker. He is red hot.
You see a replay of that strike.
You make it
Almost a
5
double.
marks in a row.
Looks like it's should go if he hits that wood. Not a problem. Nerves of steel, these kids. They don't seem to. I asked each and every one of them, "Are you nervous?" Yeah. I said, "You won't be after you throw the first ball."
They don't look to be nervous
They
at all.
don't look at all. Bobby Lyons working on a spare.
Two, 4, 6, 7, and 10.
Oh, nice try and the spare, leaving just a 6.
Open in the 7th, but a good 10 bucks. Half Worcester to the right side. Punching out 3 and the 9 in the back row.
Oh boy.
Little blip, little bump in the road for Bobby. 10 and then a 6 box. Chris's run of marks currently at 5. 4 slid over a little bit. He's looking at the 1, 2, and 4.
Another one. Wow.
The ICBA better be glad there's not bonus money for these kids. They go bankrupt.
Easy, a little help off the wall here for the 4-pin, but 4 horsemen plus the 9. Can he make it 7 in a row?
It ends at 6. Nice run, though. $7.
123.
Is at 32. 123 to 91. Bobby having a good game, but Chris just did that much better.
Makeable spare leave, the 2, 4, and 10, but the way the wood is angled behind the 4, she has a chance of taking out that 10 pin. Oh, wow.
Three in a row open for Bobby. And it's going to be Chris Walker who advances to take on David Godwin. See if he can knock off the two-time champ. There's a look. Good look at the winner of the Challengers match. Bobby not done yet, though. A spare and one more ball coming up.
So 110 on the ball to go.
Picks
Right
up
on his average.
4 more.
Yeah, 114, right on his
Solid
average.
effort from Bobby. He accounted for himself quite well, but it's going to be Chris Walker walking into the finals. Championship round. 6 marks in a row really did it.
4-pin walked off the spot a little bit. He's looking at the 3, 6, 4, 10, 7.
Up to 131 for Chris. That's the 2, the 4, and the 10 in the right corner. Open the last 3, but those 6 in a row, 2 through 7, set him up nicely, and he wins it by 25. 139 to 114. Chris Walker, David Godwin. That's the matchup next on CNA. Glad you're with us for week 3 of the Youth Challenge on the Candlepin Challenge here on CNA. And there's a reigning champ looking to make it 3 weeks in a row. David Godwin, he will go first. Chris Walker, winner of the Challengers match, second. This guy has been terrific. Leaves the 4. Nothing more. Bye-bye 4. Spare in the first box for David. He's already won 2 $100 savings bonds for his efforts and his wins the first 2 weeks. A couple of nice trophies. And a jacket that all of the kids get. Fill of 7.
1, 2, 2-5 left for David, trying to go 2 marks in a row right off the bat, and he
Oh,
does.
yes. Now to Chris, who strung together 6 marks in a row to win the Challengers match.
Good effort.
That's an 8. Coming up between games 1 and 2 of this championship match, our weekly audience participation segment, the Strike Challenge. This week, the jackpot is up to $325, and Robert Monteforte from Medford, Massachusetts will try to win all 325.
Chris will be open the first 2 frames and find himself down a few to our champ early in the match. Nice 10 bucks.
Can't afford to fall behind too far from David. It's just that good. Philip 6.
Make it 3 in a row.
Looks very much at ease in this setting. Did from his very first box a couple weeks back, stepping in as a recently turned 17-year-old, looking very polished. That's an 8 fill. Looking at the 2 and the 4.
Looks like he may be able to drive the ball straight through that piece of wood if it's in the way. Oh, wow. When you're going good, you're going good. You
4
get those
in a row.
breaks. Missed the shot entirely. Wood comes off the wall and comes back. Good ball by Chris Walker. Leaves it 4 and 7 pins.
Slides by on the right. An 8, a 10, and a 9. Do total 27 for Chris. Sporting that average of 110.
Good 9-pin drop to 10-pin. Probably the toughest for a right-hander. Not for Chris.
There's his first mark, coming in the 4th, a spare for Chris Walker. 4 in a row for David. All spares, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the 5th. Earl Smith on the scene. There he is. Where's the crowd reaction?
I know.
Oh boy. The merits to the crowd.
He's losing it.
Oh, now they're prompted. Oh, there's the applause sign going up. Havloff's dogs there responding. I shouldn't say that. We love our crowd.
Yes.
I take that back.
Oh, wow. Send your cards and letters to John Holt. Oh.
I want to give more credit than that. I figured they didn't need the applause sign to cheer.
Hey, don't help me to bail you out in this one, John. Oh, what a terrific start for our champ. Already at 87. At the half.
5 spares to open with. Now a chance to make it 6 in a row. I bet you the crowd responds to that.
This gracious and great crowd we have. Looks like he might have to depend on the ball coming off the wall if he doesn't come up high enough on the wood. Ball could come off red line, off the wall to the 10. Or
A trick shot artist.
Or you can go way left.
Wow.
I didn't even see this one. That's a great. I can see it now because he made it go. Terrific shot. 6 in a row. Get over. Strike on spare. Chris Walker's not. I'm still around, he says. I'm still here.
First part of the fill gets him 6. So Chris hanging close, but David has just been perfect so far with the mark. 6 for 6. Back to the finish of game 1 after this on Scenic. Back in Woburn, a little more than halfway through game 1 of our championship match, and David Godwin is about to step in again as he shoots to make it 7 marks in a row. 6 for 6, all spares to start game 1.
And terrific spare, the last one.
Now a strike.
Strike. Wow.
And again, the ICBA can breathe easy. No bonus money for these kids. 4 horsemen right, looking for 8 in a row, folks. Yes! What a display of talent from this kid. Chris Walker now in the 7th. Leaves 3.
Of course, I got to laugh. He makes that terrific spare, and I didn't really see it, but there's a couple of people in the crowd that saw me after he made it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
What a Monday morning quarterback service today.
I know.
Saw it the whole way.
Get over for Chris. You want to try to snap that wood in front of the 6-pin. See where he likes to go. That's what he's trying to do. Too far to the right. He's on his way to a decent game. Fortunately, David Godwin is in the house here.
Eight in a row and counting. One set, 7 to go. It doesn't.
Let's try to slap the 6-10 off the wall. Yeah. This great crowd we have appreciates those 8 in a row.
You're just lobbying for a last-minute Christmas gift. I understand your motivation.
I'm lobbying after they see the show and what you said. They don't throw tomatoes at me. 3 and 7 left.
So a quiet finish for David, but what a loud start over the first 8. A 161. mentioned last week he thinks he can better that 282 total. Do it today.
He told us.
Here's Chris trying to get a mark in the 9th. Hasn't bowled a bad game. He's just been up against a
No luck on that one.
monster. Chris now in his final box.
6-pin. Piece of wood out in front.
Yes.
Spare in the 10th.
Extra ball coming up. Good game from Chris Walker. Been a worthy challenger, but going up against a monster of a champ. That gets him to 112, 115, but he is down some 46. Wow. Back with the game 2 and the strike challenge 2 with the audience participation next.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Today our lucky audience member is Robert Montefiore. And Robert, how you feeling today? You told me you haven't bowled in a while.
No, I haven't bowled in a while. 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the lucky 7?
Hey,
Lucky.
luck's always on my side. I always have God with me all day.
All right, well, lucky number 7. You know, if you hit a strike, you win $325.
That'd be amazing.
All right,
Amazing.
go do it. All right, best of luck.
A little
Yes.
divine intervention
Yes,
is what
he's-
Robert's
yeah.
hoping for. Let's see. From Medford, Massachusetts. Not bad. Chance for the spare now. The 1, 2, and 7. This would be for $50.
Go steal it!
Yes! Oh! $50. Well done. Somebody was on his side.
Ah,
All right, you're our first spare of the whole contest.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Had one strike now and a spare. You're only the second mark we've had.
Oh my God. I'm the second person. Wow. Unbelievable.
Congratulations. Lucky 7 after all. Back to you guys.
Trina, thank you. Well done, Robert. He survived the challenge and he thrived in the challenge, winning $50. Well done, my friend. Well done. All right, now game 2. Chris Walker down 46 despite posting a 115 in the first game. We got David Godwin and God helping Robert to win.
oh, what a try on that spare. Tried to have the 2 pins come off the wall for the 4-7. Got the 4, left the 7. Good try by Chris Walker.
Our jackpot, of course, will grow to $350 next week. Had a winner the very first week in the challenge, and it's been growing since. As Trina told you, just 1 strike and now 1 spare.
Helen Fellows was our first contestant and dropped a solid 9, turned around and walked away. Pin came across, and the crowd let her know that the last one went down.
Box 1 for David. Started with 8 marks in the opening game before he was finally open in the 9th and 10th. That'll be a 9 to start. his second box. Leaves 3. Good look at it from our pin cam.
Just powers that ball through those pins.
After the game one score, 161.
Chris bowling well, but he can't get 2 pins together. 7-10 this time.
122 in this game. Well, David better his 282 total.
At least with adults, they win, 2 or 3 matches in a row. They start to get tired. These youth guys, they can go all day long. These guys.
A lot of energy.
Yes.
As most of you know, we tape 4 in a day, so it is a test at some point of stamina if someone continues to win, and that's the case for David.
But when you throw 8 marks in a row, you're not throwing very many.
That's true. Showing no ill effects and being very efficient.
Threw 21 balls in the first game.
Back in box 3 now, following the mark in the second. Gets to 122. He'll better 282. As 2 games over. He may be on his way.
Simply amazing.
Spread eagle.
Nothing is safe. Almost picked up the spread eagle.
Instead of 9. If I were some of the veteran bowlers watching this show, I would be concerned in a year when this guy hits 18 and can go to the roll-offs and qualify to play with the adults.
That's right.
He's that talented. Chris in the 5th.
Hey,
oh yeah, spare. Well
what's
done.
one up there?
Fill of 7.
Rolls.
Leaves that 1 pin. One mark through 6 in game 2 for Chris. Gave it in the 5th.
Here they come.
Only the kingpin. Ooh. Unlike him to miss.
I'm trying to think of any legitimate spare leave he's missed in the 3 weeks he's been here, and I think maybe that's the first one. I may be wrong, but I can't remember any. I know he's picked up some terrific ones.
66 halfway through game 2.
He hasn't changed anything. This is his 3rd week here, and he's throwing the same speed. Everything looks the same. This should be no problem if he hits the head pin.
Got it. It's his third mark in this game. 2 spares and a strike. And we step aside for a break with David Godwin en route to his 3rd straight championship. Can he better 282? We'll find out next. Back in Woburn, ready for the stretch run and inviting you to join us in January for our next taping.
That's right. January 21st will be our next taping. Come on down. Actually, you can have a guest announcer with you, John. I will be away that day, so come and see who's going to be sitting in my seat.
Big mystery,
Yes. Get here early. Probably be signing autographs.
For $5 a pop. Final 4 boxes. 61 pin advantage for David Godwin at the moment. Here's Chris. Nice strike.
Telling you, this kid, Chris Walker's an excellent Candlepin bowler. Just overshadowed a little bit by our champ this week, but there's a nice strike. Open with the 115 on his way to another 100 game, and without breaks like this, it might be a little closer. 5, 8, and 10.
David now, 76 through 6 plus this ball. It's 4 to go.
4 horsemen to the right plus the 4-7 piece of wood in front of the 4-7.
At 87, again, if he can get to 122, combined with the 161 from game 1, he'll better that 282 total. Top 2-game total at the end of the 8 weeks of youth bowling, spread out throughout the season. Nets the winner a $500 savings bond. We're in the 3rd week of 4 now, and then 4 more weeks early spring. Final 2 for Chris here, 9 and 10. Not bad bowling for Chris, but this just hasn't been a competition because David was so good in the first game. Biggest question is, can he post 25 more pins to up his 2-game total? David, that is. Currently at 97 or 99 in this game. So 23 more pins.
A little scoring adjustment on David's score. We had a pin we think hit the sidewall. In other words, it was down and it stood back up again on the spare. And so we're giving him 5 in the spare and 8 in the frame.
It's the single pin.
So that gives him 99 through 8. Happened so fast, I missed it.
That is an 8 box. He's going to need a mark to get to 122.
So 107 needs a mark 5 to better his 2-game total from a couple weeks ago. know, the terrific spare if he does. 5, 7, 10. Don't count him out, though. He's made some terrific shots. Wood way out in front. I'd try the one on the right. It's flat. Good snap. It's going right down the middle.
So 282 remains the number to catch. And this guy, the champ to dethrone 3 weeks in a row. Takes it by 58 pins. 278 to 220. Is there any stopping this guy? One more week to find out before he'd come back in the springtime. We're back to wrap it up after this on CN8. Welcome back for the third week in a row. David Godwin is our champ, and he had an unbelievable run of 8 marks in a row in that first game.
I've been around the game a long time and saw a lot of good streaks, but and not only was he bowling well, he picked up some terrific spares within that streak itself, and just terrific bowling. What can you say?
We'll speak with David to find out what he has to say in just a minute. But first, Trina Fernandez. Trina?
Thanks so much, guys. I'm back with Bobby Lyons and Chris Walker. And Bobby, not so bad for your first time up here. How do you feel you did?
I feel I did all right. I hit my average, but I could have made some spares that I missed. So.
Well, we said going in one string, anything can happen, so you just got to give it your best shot. And do you feel like you did that?
Yeah, I did. I feel that way.
So it was worth the trip from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have something for your trouble. We've got this beautiful trophy, the runner-up, and also a $50 savings bond. So how do you feel about that?
Feel good.
Excellent. All right. And Chris, you got to go against David. He's a tough competitor. He's been tough all day. How'd you feel out there?
I feel like I did okay, but he was on softball out there, and I got no breaks.
Well, it looked like you had a few breaks. You did pretty well.
I bowled my average when I bowled him, but I could have done better.
How'd you feel in the first string against Bobby?
I feel like I did good. I got some breaks there, and I bowled the way I knew I could.
Excellent. Well, we enjoyed having you, and you get this lovely trophy and also a $75 savings bond. So not too shabby for one day's work, right? Well, you both have your first show under your belt, so now when you come back, you'll feel more comfortable, right? Okay. Back over to you, John.
Trina, thank you. David, another win, 3 in a row for you. You get a third trophy, a third $100 savings bond. What does it feel like? What type of zone are you in when you get 8 marks in a row?
It's just complete focus, just keep on throwing that ball, trying to hit the head pin. That's all you need to do in this game, just hit the head pin.
It was a pleasure to watch.
I don't think you changed the speed of your ball, your approach, anything in 3 weeks. That's a credit to your talent, I'm sure.
Yeah, all I do is try to keep the same ball over and over. If not, then it happens. Just struggle.
Well,
Different ball.
you'll look to make it 4 in a row next week, and if you win that, we'll have you back in the springtime for another run of Youth Challenge action. So good luck next week.
All right, thank you.
All right. Congratulations to David. He wins again, 4 in a row. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on the CN8 Candlepin Challenge.